Live? Are we live? Yes, we're live. I think so. All right. Hello, everybody. We are up in Michigan, ready for the baby. So we're at I have this beautiful porch, but there's all this stuff. Sorry, I didn't feel like cleaning up. But I am out in Michigan. It's actually a rainy, cloudy day today. Um, but this is my temporary office right now because we're at the home where we're going to have the baby. So the baby is due July 1st. So we're what is that? 3 weeks, just a little under 3 weeks away from the birth. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So what I wanted to do before we have the baby is, of course, I'm going to be out on maternity leave for a while. And I've been working on creating new content. So if you have my class series, like if you have the gold class, hello, Elizabeth, if you have the gold class series, or bronze or silver, whatever you may have, they're class recordings, basically where students can ask me questions and we interact and stuff like that while I'm teaching the content. And I've been slowly working on creating class series that are just lessons, me teaching as opposed to people asking questions. And I'm in the process of creating that first for property and casualty. And as of right now, I have 12 hours of video of these lessons where there's no student interactions. It's just me teaching. And a lot of people have asked for that, for like clean videos where nobody else is talking. So I decided to offer a baby bump special. So while we still have the baby bump, you can purchase those 12 hours of video for only $27. Even my bronze is 8 hours of video for 27. So 12 hours of video for only 27 for the baby bump. Hello, Tanya. Excited to see you here too. So I wanted to offer that. So I'm going to post a link to where you can purchase that. And again, that is 12 hours of video, and it will list out what video is available, what the lessons are. There's how does insurance work, or what is insurance, how does it work, what risks we transfer, who can transfer them, what's the difference between property and casualty, the purpose and coverages on property policies, eligibility requirements for dwelling and homeowners, the difference between dwelling and homeowners policies, the coverages on dwelling and homeowners. That's an hour and a half long video. Dwelling and homeowners, open peril versus name peril, dwelling and homeowners and the perils they respond to, common endorsement on homeowners casualty coverage E and F, tree replacement and removal, personal auto policies, who is covered, personal auto policy coverages, what is part A of a personal auto policy, how does it work? Lots of videos. I'm not going to read them all, but lots and lots of videos available under the baby bump special. So normally these videos are only available in the platinum package, which is $397, and that also allows you to chit chat with me and ask me questions. But I decided to just sell those videos right now, and they'll be available for $27 for 30 days. And I will stop that sale when the baby is here. And then the other cool thing that we have going on is this weekend. So there's property and casualty first, and then life and health will be on Tuesday. But this Saturday, I have a $7 class. Take a test with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a test, property and casualty test, and we'll take it together and I'll explain the answers. I'll explain like how to get through the tricky wording and stuff like that. And we'll do property and casualty on Saturday. And then we'll do a life and health class on Tuesday. And I just dropped the link for that. So you can always go to my website, insuranceexamqueen.com. And then if you go to book your spot, that is where you could schedule any of the live classes that we have going on. So those are only $7. We normally charge $17 we typically used to charge $33 for a 2-hour class. Then we went down to 27. Now we're down to 17, and we're starting at 7. As the audience grows bigger and bigger, we can actually lower our prices. So we've got a lot of $7 classes going on. And in fact, Peter also has some classes that are happening this week. And if you click that schedule, you'll be able to see all of the classes that we have. Now that we have Peter on board, we're usually offering about 3 live classes a week. So always, check the schedule, see what classes we're teaching. He's teaching a homeowners class this week. He's doing some take a test with me classes this week and a life provisions class this week. So click that link and double check the schedule because we love doing live classes. I'm also going to be having a Zoom meeting here in a minute at an hour and a half on, and I posted that on Facebook. So if you're not yet in our Facebook study group, go and join that. You do have to answer every question or you will be declined. So there's some reading required and some agreeing to rules. And then you can join in the Facebook group and get a lot of help and support there. So make sure to check that out. And then looking at the comments, Richard, I do actually, it's the one and only discount I have. So other than these like crazy little specials that I run every once in a while, like the baby bump special or the $7 class. Well, now I think we might always have $7 classes because they've been so effective, but I don't discount my stuff. So like I don't have Black Friday sales. I don't have Christmas sales. I don't have June Pride Month sales. I don't offer sales. I have crazy specials every once in a while, but I'll never discount the price of gold. I'll never discount the price of silver. I don't discount any of my everyday class series that we sell. But the one discount I do offer, and that's in honor of my partner who is a disabled vet from the Army, is we do actually offer a military veterans discount. You do need to email us for the coupon code. So you need to email insuranceexamqueen@gmail.com, but it is the one and only discount that we offer. Now, to that point though, we do have multiple class series. So for property and casualty, we have bronze, silver, and gold. For life and health, we have silver and gold. If you were to purchase the cheapest one, like if you were to start with $27 bronze, because that's what you can afford right now, inside bronze is a coupon to upgrade to gold for just the price difference. Now that's not technically a discount, but I'll never make you pay twice, for the same thing. So if you were to ever purchase any of the class series and you'd want to upgrade to the next one, like if you get silver, life and health, and then you want more videos, inside silver is a coupon that will allow you to upgrade to gold for just the price difference. But other than that, there are no discounts. And I don't think in this business we will ever change that, because what I offer within even just the $27 8 hours of video in bronze is thousands of dollars before. So when I worked at a corporate company, me going out to teach one day was thousands of dollars for that. So what I offer in bronze is extremely valuable. And then you look at gold, which is 34 hours. That was a week basically worth of teaching. And that would have been like close to $10,000. And I sell it for only $97 to the individual. So you'll never really see a discount from me, but military and veterans in honor of my partner, that's the one and only that we do offer. But I do have random crazy specials like I have right now. So you get 12 for property and casualty. We have 12 hours of video for my listen and learn lessons. There he goes. He's going to do so. Oh, I knew he had to do something. He always does something on my videos. Yeah. So random specials, but never discounts on my products. All right. Let me look at the question. Just wanted to stop by and say thank you for everything. I'll have to watch later, but the course I bought is mind-numbingly boring. Yes, they are. Yep. So that's a big difference. That's what we do. You can see I can't be boring with a man like this in my life. The courses that you have to buy. So right now I am not state approved, which means you generally will have to buy a course like Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker, ExamFX, stuff like that. Licensing Coach is another one. They're all boring. I haven't found one of them that's great or awesome or amazing. I have partnered with Excel though, because I like their practice exams over other people's practice exams. And because you have to have one anyway, I needed to partner with somebody. So working with Excel. Now, if you do purchase Excel, and you use coupon code QUEEN at checkout, you'll get $9 off and you'll be enrolled into my gold class series for free. But the majority of you find me after you already have a course, after you've already failed. So then you just, get my class series, and my videos will make everything make sense. And most people in most states, you can get away with just watching my videos, and it'll be enough to help you get through your course and to pass the exam. So Texas is actually a pretty big state where we have seen a lot of people only use my material. Texas doesn't require that you have a pre-licensing course. So you don't have to get Excel. You don't have to get Kaplan or any of them. You can just go in and take the test. And so we've had a lot of people purchase just the gold class series, take the test exam and pass. And they're in the 80% too, which just speaks to the power of the material that's available within the gold. And I've taught across all 50 states. And so I have a lot of experience in all the different states, which is how I've gotten to where I am, knowing what is most tested, most important across all the states. And that's what we put in our materials. So, and I try to be fun. I try to be exciting instead of boring and dreadful and mind-numbingly melt your eyeballs out with reading state-approved courses. And we will at some point someday be state approved, and we're working. It is a goal of mine to be able to replace these classes, these boring classes that you guys have to take. In the meantime, until that happens, we are supplemental. We can help you through that state approved course by making it all make sense through my class series. But as of right now, most of you still have to get a boring class. I'm sorry. I'm doing ExamFXs right now. It's kind of boring. Yep. Because I'm getting 80s right now, but the info is somewhat not sticking. So one thing, no, you don't need to switch over. If you already have one, don't get another one. It's not worth it. Even the worst one, which is 80 banker, but don't buy another one. If you're going to buy anything, buy my stuff, because my stuff is the magic. My stuff is fun. My stuff is exciting. So there's no reason to purchase another pre-licensing course if you already have one. It's not worth it. So one thing though with ExamFX is you're generally going to get 80% on your quizzes if you take them over and over again, because you get familiar and comfortable with the questions. So you want to be very, very careful that you're not just memorizing questions, that you're actually learning the content, learning the material. One thing, ExamFX is the corporate company that I used to work for. And the biggest feedback that I would receive is that the practice test questions on ExamFX were nothing like the state exam questions. There's a couple of states where they are more in alignment, but I don't have them memorized, which states those are. But for the majority of states, the questions you see on ExamFX, and honestly, any of your courses, are not really going to match up with the state exam itself. So you don't want to get too comfortable with practice exams or practice questions, because the state exam is going to be different. They're legally not allowed to offer you the same questions. So by luck, by chance, a couple of them will be similar or the same, but the majority of questions you see on your practice exam inside of your state approved course will not be the same questions that you see in your state exam. But that was actually my first 4-star review. So if you go to my Google page, I have, I'm 5-star rated, perfect score, but that's because there's so many of them. I do have 2 4s, 1 3, and 1 1. But one of my 4-star reviews was that the advice I said, don't study practice questions because it doesn't match up with your state exam. For him, he was doing Kaplan, and he was in Michigan, and I think it was for the property and casualty exam. And he said that he did see many questions line up between Kaplan and the Michigan exam. And so he left me a 4-star review because of that. But it's pretty rare. It's rare that a state exam will match a practice exam. Michigan and Kaplan, great. That's like probably the one and only state they maybe have similar questions on. Oh, Elizabeth, you sent something, but you took it back. So yeah, don't worry about switching over. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm reading the chat right now. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. So yeah, right now in my own personal life, again, we're weeks away from having the baby. So I'm just kind of relaxing and chilling. Although we'll teach, like I said, we'll have a $7 class this weekend for property and casualty. And then we'll have a $7 class on Tuesday. And both of these classes are take a test with me. So I'll pull up a test on the screen. We'll go through it. We'll talk about how to choose the right answer, how to, get through the tricky wording, how to focus on what you need to focus on. Because I think that's where a lot of people will struggle is I can teach you the material. I can explain these things to you in easy to understand ways, but then you go to take a test and it's like, how do you decipher the question? How do you work through what it is they're asking you? And so I want to offer more help with that. And this is baby daddy over here, David. And he's bored as he's waiting for the birth. He likes to go fishing while he's waiting. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Do you have anything you need to say?
What's up?
You're such a weirdo. I love you.
What do you got a mirror sitting there for?
Well, it actually holds my phone, and it works like this.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just looking in a mirror 24/7.
Oh, that's what it looked like.
I've got this little thing right here. But I actually was just in therapy, and I was on therapy using my phone. So I was sitting like this, and I was talking to my therapist. But anyway, therapy is great. Everyone should go to therapy. Okay, so I got some questions here. Oh, you got some hi, Davids.
Oh, hi.
What advice do you have? I have your gold package, but it's a lot of info that I never get a change on Excel. So how do I balance it? Never get a chance on Excel. Eddie, what state are you in? And the whole point of gold is that if you were to watch the videos in gold, you don't need to do all the reading on Excel. So my videos replace the reading. My videos will make it so you don't have to read the material. Now, depending on what state you're in, you might have to pass the quizzes and pass the practice exam and maybe earn a certificate or whatever. But reading, the point of me making my videos and my class series is to eliminate the reading, because that's the majority of your courses. Excel doesn't really even have any videos. I mean, they have videos, but they're summary videos. It's an actor reading a bullet point off a screen. They're not actually teaching you anything, So, and most people learn via video. They learn via live instruction. They learn via, not reading. So my goal is to replace the reading that you have to do in your online course. So, and this is something I tell people, a lot of people say, I will do my course, finish it, and then I will watch Melissa. No, flip it. Watch Melissa and then do the course. One of the ladies in the group who passed her exam on the first, she took all 4, by the way, passed the first time, all 4 after using my material. She did property, casualty, life, and health. She was originally like finishing a chapter in her course and then watching my video. And she was like, she would make it through the course by promising herself that she'd get to watch the video. And so she would like bang her head against the wall, trying to read, trying to understand. And then she would watch my video. And I was like, girl, flip it. And she's like, you mean I should eat my dessert first? And I'm like, yes. So she started calling it eat your dessert first. So she would watch my video and then complete her course, completely eliminated, the reading and the overwhelm and the frustration. So I highly recommend that. So if you don't have any of my class series, get them. $27 bronze for property and casualty, $57 silver property and casualty, $97 gold property and casualty, and gold will give you bronze and silver. And then for life and health, we have silver 57 and we have gold 97. And then of course there's platinum, where if you want to be able to ask me questions, chat with me on the daily as you study, you can purchase those as well. They're all available on my website, insuranceexamqueen.com. But sometimes you have to make sure you have the HTTPS. So if you just Google Insurance Exam Queen, you'll be able to find it. If you just type in insuranceexamqueen.com, it might not pop up. But if you Google Insurance Exam Queen, you'll see it. All right. Yeah, I got to get in love for Tuesday because going with my gut feeling, I feel like the majority of the comments is, but other half is, memorizing questions not helpful. So you got to actually know the material. Okay. Hi, I'm at the end of Kaplan studies and I found you. I easily passed both my PC state exams because of you. I'll be on the Life and Health on Tuesday. Yes. Hey, David. Yeah, that's awesome. Such a beautiful couple. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We really do have a lot of fun. And we actually just took a bunch of maternity photos. So I'm super excited to go through those, although he was a total goofball if you didn't notice. So those photos should be fun. All right, Arizona. So Eddie, you don't have to complete Excel. It's actually not a requirement for you to complete Excel. The only thing that I would, and it's not even highly tested in Arizona, is state law. So honestly, if you were to just use gold, you could probably pass the exam and not even worry about Excel. But I would still encourage you to do some practice questions through Excel so that way you can have some experience. I don't fully hate practice exams, right? They do help you with understanding the material and testing your knowledge. Just don't use them as a study tool. But it's not actually required, Eddie, for you to complete Excel. You don't have to. I'm just starting to study for the Life and Health for Florida. Can I still take your Tuesday class? Yes. Definitely join on Tuesday because even so you may not know the questions, right? Like you may not know the topics yet, but you're going to learn them because when we take a test together, I'm going to explain the answers. I'm going to explain what it is we're talking about. I'm going to give you feedback. And I would encourage you to actually purchase the recording option. So there's $7 to attend live, $17 to get a recording. And that way, when you're done studying, you can come back and watch it. Now, I won't be doing another one probably by the time you test because I'll be having a baby, but Peter is also likely to offer this class again too as well. So you could always just take a class with him too, coming up closer. But any of the classes are going to be beneficial for you no matter where you're at in your studies. I'm only on the 3rd chapter. Yeah. So either way, again, but I would encourage you to go for the recorded option just so that you can watch it again later once you've learned everything. The reading is definitely overwhelming. Yeah, the reading sucks. I get it. They're so formal. It's so college level. It's so jargony. It's like learning a whole new language. And I am working on writing my own version of it, in my own simple language. And if you haven't already, so I do have the class series available for sale that you can purchase. But on my website as well, under the resources tab, I have a ton of notes. And some of them are like full blown rewritten, like I explain the entire chapter. Like I think my property policies is almost adequate to replace a dwelling and homeowners chapter reading. And it's in my language, easy to understand. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely check those out because they're free. They're available to you. They're free. I've had many people say I should be charging for them. And I'm like, I just don't. So I charge for my class series and my videos, but I don't charge for those notes. So you can get them for free off my website. So definitely go there and check them out. And it makes the reading less overwhelming. Read my stuff, watch my stuff instead of trying to go through your course and bang your head against the wall. That's the same thing that happened to me with ExamFX. Yeah. Memorizing questions, don't want to do that. Okay. North Carolina PNC taking the exam next week. Yeah. So North Carolina is a tricky state. And a lot of the material that I teach is not a lot of the material. There's North Carolina has a few distinct things that are different from everyone else. So in my gold class series, I actually talk about what is unique to North Carolina and what you would want to focus on with North Carolina. It just expired again, and I honestly don't want to pay for it. Yeah, Kizzy, what if you're already like completed it, don't renew it. Like if you're going to purchase anything, again, purchase my stuff. My stuff will make everything make way more sense. And you can go to my Google review page. If you were to search Insurance Exam Queen reviews and you go to my Google, we have 600 reviews. The 99% of them are 5-star reviews all stating that my material is what helped them to pass, that they would bang their head against the wall trying to read Kaplan, ExamFX, 80 Banker, and then they started watching my class series and it all made sense. The common phrase is gold is worth every penny. I would have paid double or triple the price of gold. So just keep that in mind. I haven't completed the course. What state are you in, Kizzy? You may not have to, depending on your state. So not every state requires that you actually complete a course. Virginia, oh yeah, okay. No, wait. Virginia, hang on, I got to double check that one. I know Virginia has a prometric breakdown. I can tell you that much. Virginia does not require you to complete. So there's actually no requirement that you complete a course. And let me see. Let me look at the only thing that I would be cautious of, and I'm going to take a look at the breakdown real quick here, is the state law chapter. But if it's not highly tested, are you doing property and casualty, Kizzy? I don't know if I missed that. The reading. Oh, PNC. Yeah. Oh, PNC, Virginia. Okay, you told me. Okay, hang on 1 second. All right. So PNC, Virginia. 15% of your exam is insurance regulations. That would be the one thing I don't explicitly cover. So every state has different state laws, but there's a lot of state laws that are the same across all the states. And I do have a class for that. So you'd probably be able to get half the points there. 9% general, I cover all of that. 13% PNC, I cover all of that. 5% dwelling, I cover all of that. 13% homeowners, I cover all of that. 16% auto, I cover most of that. I don't go too heavy into commercial auto, but I do cover some of it. 12% commercial, you can get half those points. You could 5% business owners, 7% workers comp. Let me share this with you, Kizzy, by the way, so you can see this. I mean, everyone can find their state exam breakdown. It's just a search on Google. But in the link that I just shared, Kizzy, is the Virginia Prometric outline. And you can see what chapters they test and how many questions will come from each chapter. You could probably get away with just my videos. It's a little bit tricky when they have a bigger state law section. Yours is 15%. And like I said, I cover the basics of that. So about half the points. So you could get away with it. What have you been, you haven't taken the test yet because you haven't completed your course, I imagine. I assumed you probably thought you need to complete it. Yeah. Okay. So you rescheduled it. Yeah. Don't pay for anything else. Get my gold. Go through that. It'd be better for you than getting ExamFX again or whatever. All right. I'm taking the life and health insurance license. I need extra help. Where should I start in Texas? Go for my gold. Go for my gold class series. So like I said earlier, Texas seems to be a state where Texas doesn't require that you complete an online course like Excel, Kaplan, 80 Banker, ExamFX. You're not required to complete them. And many people purchase just my gold videos and they use just my gold videos and they're passing the Texas exams with 80%. So that would be the best thing that I would recommend for you. It's videos of me teaching the material in the order that you should watch it. With Life and Health doesn't have as many student notes yet. We're slowly building them. So that's what I would recommend for gold, for Life and Health Texas is getting my gold, because so many people, if you were to go to my Google page, the 5-star reviews on my Google page and put in Texas, because you can search, many people have passed in Texas just using my stuff. Oh my God, Eddie, everyone brings up the dog scene. Yes, there's a video in dog. There's a video in dog. There's a video in gold where I was teaching a class and then my dog started to throw up and I caught it on a plate so that it didn't go on the floor. And it's in one of the videos. That's gold. Is Ohio Prometric? Yes, it is. How much is gold for life? So I charge $97 for gold, life and health, but whether you need just life or just health, it's the same price. And that's just industry standard. Like if you were to go to ExamFX and you purchase life and health, same price. You purchase life, same price. You purchase health, same price. So there's no price difference. So you would just get the life and health gold. It's $97. And then I do separate the videos so you know which ones are life and which ones are health. So it won't be a struggle for you to skip the life videos. So my gold is always 97 for gold. And gold gives you everything else too. So for life and health, you would also get the silver videos, which I sell for 57. And we have a life and health take a test with me class this Tuesday for $7. So you can always join that as well. And then Peter is teaching a life provisions class sometime this week. And you can click that on, if you go to my website, insuranceexamqueen.com, and go to book your spot, you can see the live class calendar and book a ticket. Just passed my pre-licensing final. Now it's time to hunker down on your gold series. Yes, awesome. Yeah, go through all the gold videos and you'll be in a great position. And repetition is key too. So some people will say, I purchased gold and I didn't pass. And then I look and I'm like, first of all, you didn't even watch all the videos. You didn't even watch them all. And you skipped around a little bit and you didn't repeat. Repeat is key. It's not crucial that you repeat, but if you're struggling to understand, repetition is very powerful. So if you're scoring somewhere in like the, 40s to 50s, repetition is key. You got to watch those videos over and over again. If you're scoring in the higher 60s, you could probably get away with just one watch, but definitely watch all of the videos. They're all there to help you, and don't skip around. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions that you guys have? And like I said, I'll be going live in, I have a Zoom meeting later today that I posted in the Facebook group. So you can always join that one as well. I'll be talking about the same stuff, the $7 baby bump specials. So again, we have $7 classes happening. These will be the last classes that I teach for a while, since I'll be going on maternity leave. We have this Saturday, $7, Property and Casualty, take a test with me. Tuesday, $7, take a test with me. Either class will also give you a $17 purchase option so that you can get a copy of the recording. So if you want to be able to watch it multiple times or watch it later, like if you can't attend live, but you want to see it, pay the $17 ticket so that you'll get a copy of the recording. And then the other crazy baby bump special is 12 hours of new content that is currently only available in my $397 package for Platinum, where you can chat with me on a group chat. Those videos are currently for sale for $27 for 30 days or $7 for 48 hours. And there's 12 hours. So you have plenty enough time to watch them within 2 days. Will flashcards of your stuff help write? Yeah, making your own flashcards of my stuff is powerful. And again, if you were to just go to free resources, if you go to the resources tab on my website, there are student notes. You can turn a lot of those student notes into flashcards, and they're free. I don't charge for them. So you can get a lot of information from those student notes and make your own flashcards, and that can be super helpful for you. Hey, you helped me pass with 89. Oh my gosh, 89. You're scoring as good as me. I score in the 90s when I take my exams. I can't thank you enough. I've been trying to sell for about 2 weeks now. I'm pumped and recommend you to everyone. Awesome. If you're starting to sell, join the Insurance Sales Queen group. That is run by my BFF, Mary. And it's so exciting because for years, I was telling her, get an insurance, get an insurance, get an insurance. She finally did, and she is a beast at making sales. And once I started the Insurance Exam Queen business, I was like, girl, you got to teach people how to sell. So she started her own group teaching people how to sell. So join that, the Insurance Sales Queen group. Yes, it's on Facebook. So I think she has a YouTube channel, but I don't think she does as many videos as like I do. I think she's more in the Facebook group. So everything for my website, I'm going to list my website. Although if you want the baby bump special, isn't, other than the live classes, there's no direct link on there. So that's the website where you can get everything. And then the baby bump special, the 12 hours of video for property and casualty for $27 or $7, depending on how long you want. That's the next link I shared. By the way, everyone, I didn't purchase any course in Melissa, just her YouTube videos. Yeah. So that's powerful too. So it's more that a lot of people have passed with just the YouTube videos, and that's very powerful. But if you want more dedicated videos, in-depth videos, I like to say YouTube is like the snack and my class series are like the meal. So if you need more of a meal than little snacks and tidbits, that's what the class series is for. And you can, get longer in-depth videos. They also go in order. So like, I know a lot of people on YouTube, they're like, I don't know what video to watch in what order. I put them in order in the class series. All right. Yeah. Anyone else with any other questions? Yeah. And Jess, please make sure if you haven't already, if you can leave a 5-star review on my Google page, whether you use my free stuff, my YouTube channel, or my class series, drop a 5-star review, letting people know what you did so that they can, help them pass the exam. The more we share, the more we help everybody. It helps everybody. This is a crazy industry because it takes people, typically the normal person, 3 times to pass. 3 times to pass. It's a 50% fail rate first time. And it doesn't necessarily get any better. And my goal is to flip that. My goal is that we're getting first time passes. Now, right now, the majority of people are finding me after they already failed. But if you're lucky enough to find me before you even tested and you're using my class series and you're using my videos and you're using my notes, you're way more likely to pull off a first time pass. I'm not a big corporate company just selling a state approved course, because you have to buy it. I am supplemental. Like, I'm on the sidelines. Like, you don't technically need my stuff, but my stuff will help you pass. So I make my stuff so beneficial and so powerful for you to help you to secure that pass. And we're very, very successful at it. Like I said, we're at 600 5-star reviews right now on the Google page. And then in the Facebook group, multiple people are posting. We have 6,000 people in the Facebook group. Multiple people post every day that they passed. I passed. And a lot of people, now that we're getting more and more exposure, more and more people are finding me before they test. And we're getting a lot more first-time passes. But even people who find me, if they failed, then they take my course, they usually get a next-time pass. So I'm either a first-time pass or next-time pass is my goal for depending on when you find me. Okay. All right. Any other questions? You guys got me on the line right here. I'm live. I can show you the baby bump. That's always fun, although in my chair. So here's the baby bump. We're due July 1st. It doesn't seem that big, but I think I'm a big girl. But there's the baby bump. And July 1st is the due date. And I can't wait. We're just a couple weeks away. Oh, let's get my chair. Hello, honey. What you doing?
Creeping.
You a creeper? He's my biggest fan. He met me on the YouTube channel and then impregnated me, and now we're together.
Oh my God. Listen here.
What?
Make it sound like it's entrapment or something.
I think it is a little bit. I entrapted you.
Whatever. You tied me to bed, said you're not going anywhere.
Hey, don't make me lose my channel with the things you say.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, so he was studying for his exams in Illinois, where you have to take the regular test and then the state test separately. So it's technically 4 different tests. And
8.
8.
Property,
yeah.
casualty,
Property law, casualty law,
yes.
life law, health law. 8 different tests. And normally you do property and casualty first, and then you do life and health, or vice versa, whatever. And he was studying for all of them at the same time. So he went in one day and took his property exam, his casualty exam, his 2 different days, 2 days back to back, property, casualty, life and health. He took all those exams right within a 48-hour window. And of course he failed. So then he found me on YouTube, and he had messaged me directly back when I was a lot more available and there wasn't thousands of you. But he
got lucky.
He got lucky. He got in early. Got in early. So
literally.
Literally.
Sorry.
So he asked me to call him, and I was like, no, I'm not just going to call you. If I were to call every person who dropped their numbers like, hey, can you help explain this to me? No, I can't do that. I don't got that kind of time. And at the time I was selling one-on-one to work with me for actually $997. So if you wanted my explicit one-on-one instruction, meet with me on Zoom, it was $1,000 at that time. And I was like, if you really want to talk to me, you would buy, the Royal Treatment Package. And he's like, well, I can't do that. And then, so I was like, no, I cannot call you. And then he had messaged me happy birthday, which I thought was pretty sweet. And then he had asked again, if you could please just call me. And I don't know what got into me that day, but I was like, fine. And it was like hours after he had sent the message. So I was like, he probably won't even answer. And I'll get to say, well, at least I tried. And then 2 or 3 hours later, we're still chit-chatting and flirting like crazy. And then a week or so, we met up and we've been together since. And now we're expecting our baby. We've been together. We were pregnant within 3 months. So we met in August and we were pregnant by the end of October. So we went a little fast. That's what he meant by he got in early. But it's been a wild ride and I love him so much and we have the best relationship and it's amazing. So anyway, just finished my second attempt, independent adjusters, New Mexico with Prometric. What should I be watching? So I will cover the property and casualty content of the adjuster's exam, but not the actual adjusting stuff. So I don't know the adjusting stuff. I don't cover any of that content, but the majority of your exam is going to be property and casualty. So that's going to be my bronze, silver, or gold package, or any videos related to property and casualty, any notes related to property and casualty. And then if you do need specific help with adjusting stuff, we have Angela, the ultimate study buddy, and she is an adjuster. She's taken the adjuster's exam and she can work with you on these specific adjusters stuff. So you can find her. There's a video on my YouTube channel introducing Angela, the study buddy. So you can find her there. You can find her in the Facebook group. You can also email her, ultimate study buddy at, I think she has a 1 in her Gmail. But if you go to my website and you go under the resources tab, there's a link that you can actually book time with her for adjusting content. Now she helps with all PNC and adjusters. So if you are looking for a one-on-one person who can help you study with the property and casualty, it is Angela. I no longer work one-on-one with people. There are too many of you now. There are thousands of you. And the requests and the demands for one-on-one are so high. And I'm spending more of my time creating content and curriculum so that we can become state approved. So working one-on-one with people is just no longer feasible for me in the business. Okay, awesome. All right, any other questions? I'm going to have to take a break here soon because I'm going to be going in a Zoom meeting on my Facebook group. So if you're in my Facebook group, there's a link to a Zoom meeting that I'm going to start in about 45 minutes from now. And if you want to join the Facebook group, you have to make sure you answer all the questions and get the secret word, which requires reading. Yeah. Baby name. Yeah, we know the baby name. I want to share it all with you when we have a picture of her. It is a girl. I test tomorrow for the Louisiana adjusters. Feel so unprepared. Carla, just trust yourself. Go in. Don't worry about it, right? Like most people fail. So just decide that you're going to fail. Okay. So I'm going to fail, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to see what this is like. I'm going to see what kind of questions there are so that I'm ready next time. Okay. Go in with that mindset and you might actually pull off a pass. So this is advice that I have been given to people so many times, is decide that you're not even trying to pass the first time, and release the pressure, release the anxiety, and just go in and take it. And you're actually way more likely to pull up a pass if you remove the pressure and the anxiety. If you go in saying, okay, I'm going to fail, that's fine. I'm just going to learn. I'm going to get some experience. I'm just going to let this first time be my anxiety dump, so that I know what to expect next time. You will relieve so much pressure that you may very well pass. No one really feels truly prepared going into these exams. And most people, if they do, are falsely prepared for these exams, because you'll take your practice test and get 80% because you memorized all the questions and you think you're prepared, and then you go in and you get a 50 and you're like, what the hell happened? That happens to a lot of people. And that's where my class series comes into play. But if you do end up failing, you can get any of my class series. Bronze, silver, or gold is going to help you with the property and casualty content. And then for the adjusting specific content, you would need either whatever course you're using, like Adjuster Pro or whatever. And then you can also meet with Angela, the Ultimate Study Buddy. She offers adjusting as well as property and casualty content. Do I have any videos related to associate and claims? I have never even heard that phrase before. So no. I mean, maybe I do, and I don't know it. Property and casualty, I cover that. Personal lines, I cover that. Life and health, I cover that. If any of that shows up on the associate and claims, then cool. But specifically that phrase, I have never heard of before. All right. Well, I'm going to let you all go. And again, definitely check out. We have the baby bump specials. We have $7 classes happening. Take a test with me classes this Saturday. On Tuesday, Peter is running some classes. You can see all of this on insuranceexamqueen.com under the live class schedule. Definitely check out our free resources if you haven't already. Lots of notes there that will help you. And we also have the 12 hours of listen and learn videos available only until the baby is born. I just posted that link again. So if you're taking the property and casualty exam and you haven't gotten it, whether you already have gold or anything else, these are videos you haven't seen. There's a couple that are on gold, but most of them are not. These are longer, in-depth videos or shorter videos broken up instead of big, long videos. And there's no student interaction, so it's just me teaching. And this is the next phase of the curriculum that I'm creating. And it's not fully complete yet, so I decided to sell what I have available for just $27 for 30 days of access, and then $7 for 48 hours of access. And the only way to buy it is through that link. A big chunk of my test in state regulation. Is there some commonality amongst all states? Yes, there is. And that's the class that I teach in my class series. So whether you have bronze, silver, or gold, there is a common to all lines state regulations class. And I explain what is common among all states. And I actually have an insurance laws, state regulations playlist on YouTube. And going through that can be very beneficial for you as well. All right, so I'm going to let you all go. I love you. All the loves, all the vibes to pass the exam. You guys have an amazing day. And again, make sure you check out the Facebook group, answer all the questions so that you can join. And if you need any other support, you can email insuranceexamqueen@gmail.com. And then if any of the videos that you comment on YouTube, we do reply. So drop a comment if you need any help. So love you all. Have an amazing day.